They have changed this door to my storage where it locks from the outside and you can't unlock it from the inside. Look at this shit. The door will lock from the outside and you can't get it unlocked from the inside. Yeah, I won't be going in there until these motherfuckers leave. You see how desperate these sick ass motherfuckers are? Look at how many people pop up out here. I wish I would open that motherfucker with that door like that. I wish I would. Insane. This is how fucking crazy, psychotic, and desperate these motherfucking freaks are. Now, what would be the point or the purpose? What's going on, guys? So I want to explain the significance of this video. I just want to remind everyone that I've been a terrorized, targeted individual for about 15 years overtly. And I'm being tortured in the sense of being drugged while I'm sleeping and sexually assaulted manually by men and also by direct energy weapons. And this has been going on for, like I said, about 15 years, 14 years, going on 15. The significance of this video is this is a public storage place where I use to store some of my belongings. And I go in one day, on this day, and notice that the doors have been changed. It used to be a regular door with a doorknob. And you walk in, there's about 50 individual storages inside this building, in that one building that my storage belongs to. And you go upstairs, and there's 2 levels. There's windows, but the windows would be very difficult to get out of if you needed to get out of it. Like, really difficult to get out of it. And the doorknob, the entire door has been changed, taken off, and changed with this door that you see in the video. The significance of that is if someone were to come from the outside and close that door and put a lock on it, I would be locked in. I would have no way to get out. As I said, the windows are not very accessible. You would have to really be bionic, almost, because there's a 2-layer barrier on the windows, and they're about 6 feet up because it's a 2-story building, and there's bars over the window as well, so you really wouldn't be able to get out of those windows if you needed to. But they changed it so that, again, like I said, that there's no way to get out of it if you're on the inside of it and it's locked from the outside, or it could be potentially locked from the outside. Why would someone, a business, decide to do that without any notification? And what would be the purpose of that? Because everyone that's inside the building that has a storage has an individual lock, and you can't have occupancy there if you don't have a lock. So why would you change the entire door to a door that has a sliding opening entry and that can be locked only from the outside. And if you noticed, when I was investigating the door and realizing that the door had been changed, just like the horror of it, there was about 5 or 6 cars that pulled up, and they were all men. All of them were men. They all pulled up. The guy that was in the van, as you can see, was pretending to open up that storage. I'll run it back so you can see that. Just look at that lock. Like, you have to stick your finger inside of the lock to open it, to slide it over to the side. But if someone were to walk up from the outside and open it, slide it over, lock it, put a lock on it, I'm locked inside. I'll show you. As I'm doing this, I open it up and I see that there's nothing on the inside that could be retrieved to get out. And as I'm investigating this, I turn around, there's a vehicle. That vehicle wasn't there when I first got there, that truck. Then that car comes up. And there's several others that came up that you can't see. And this guy here is just standing there. He just stands there like that, pretending to try to get that lock open. And then as I get to the entrance where I exit, he comes rolling up behind me